following moments may contain explicit language.
It starts with a quarter, a phenomenon that had to happen when the TV set married the computer.
During the arcades.
An old favorite is back.
We've played every game until we're bored of it.
In arcades across America, pinball is bouncing back.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Modern Man in Search of High Scores. I'm Lawrence Adams, sitting alongside Dean Robley here at 9 3/4 in SoCal, California. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How things been? Busy?
We're doing it pretty busy.
Yeah.
Started kind of taking on like private parties.
Yeah.
Which has been cool.
That's right. That's really cool.
And I did just a birthday party here, and I did like a 40-year-old birthday party, and then I did an 11-year-old birthday party, which was really
Which one was more fun?
They were both. I mean, the 40-year-old birthday party was insane. It was so much fun.
Okay.
Because what's cool is I incorporate like almost a little privatized like tournament, which is really cool because then it gets like people who don't know each other. Like in that instance, it was like family and then work friends and friends that like they didn't necessarily like know each other, and it gives an icebreaker. Yeah, and it isolates you into little groups and forces them to talk amongst each other. So they all like introduce, and so it's like a really cool thing for a party. Killer.
That's pinball bringing people together, man.
Yeah, and one of the ladies who attended that, she was so psyched that she actually came to me the other night and was like, "Hey, like I had so much fun. Can I do that for my company?" So she's gonna come and do a little Christmas party here. And I was
That's fantastic.
Awesome. Like,
That's fantastic.
Worries. And it's easy enough for me. I just use match play and like do a real quick thing by like what I do is do like four rounds, and then it's called the fifth round the playoff. So then the top four or whatever. And, keep it concise.
That's dope though. I bet they have a blast.
Super fun. Yeah,
I'd have fun doing that.
Yeah, and the 11-year-old was fun. It's like I'm not like against a bunch of children here, but I'm also like these are like not the they're nicer machines. So I'm not just like I don't want to have like someone who has no idea what they're doing just like slamming on these things.
Yeah.
But then when the mom came, she's like, "Yeah, he watches pinball streams with his dad."
Oh.
And I'm like, okay. This isn't just like some kid wanting to have like a Chuck E. Cheese like situation.
Yeah, that's a horse of a different
kid's
kind.
like ready and really into tournament level pinball.
That is different. I have buddies that come over that have kids that are young, right? Like my kids are almost grown now, but like when they bring their little kids over, they love the pinball machines because they are loud and you can push a button and see stuff go. But they will just bang the shit out of them, man. They just, all of them are set to 4 players. Yeah. They're all going up at once, and like they're just slapping the shit out of it.
Yeah, totally.
They don't know what they're doing. But I mean, again, these are kind of made to be banged on. But I still
but it also hurts your heart a little bit when you're just like, oh man,
like something's gonna give. The glass is gonna break or some shit.
Right. But that was really cool because that kid was so psyched already, and then like his whole cohort was like a kind of a spectrum of had played pinball, had never played pinball, but was like his friend, and so the ones who kind of understood were able to like wrangle
they're
each
helping
other.
The other ones, dude. That's great.
Yeah, and so it was like a whole like next level generation.
That's how it works.
And I
with
did the same
adults,
thing
too.
with the tournaments for them, and by the end they were all so silently cheering for each other. And it was,
that's
like,
awesome.
Sick.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. So
that's great.
It was a cool way to like just start doing some like private stuff here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So it's been cold. Like it has been really cold. The other day I was working from home and I was trying to take a break. It was like 10:30 in the morning, and my arcade's in my garage. And I went out there and hadn't had the heater on, hadn't done anything. Started playing a game of James Bond, and like I started really ripping the machine, right? So I didn't want to step away, but it was freezing. By the time I was done, my hands were literally blue, and I had to run them under hot water. I was like dying, but it was like. It was one of those experiences where I was just laughing because I was in so much pain over something that was so preventable.
Yeah, dude, I always worry about that kind of stuff here. Running into DHU just to help keep my moisture level. We are close to the water, so
yeah, we are. I have one DHU out there in my arcade, and I'm actually going to get a second one.
And that's something you seriously have to factor into your budget. Dude, running a DHU like it adds up.
Oh, it adds up.
We're not getting weed money anymore.
Right, so. Exactly. On today's program, we are going to be talking nothing but controversy, big and small. It seems everywhere you look these days, the only thing everyone can talk about is what they disagree on. and we're here to throw another log on the fire. Everything from long playing games to playfield cleaning methods. We're going to argue our points and maybe even argue with each other. But first, it's arcade and pinball news. In the arcade world, IAPA has come and gone, and you all know that I was super excited because Unico was supposed to really reveal their big series, and they didn't. They just didn't have it. They showed up, and they didn't have it. And
Which is kind of a thing in its own self.
Right.
Like, check it out and check it out, and I got you all like hooked again.
Exactly. It was a disappointment that I was well informed to expect. From what I understand, Unico makes big promises and takes forever to deliver on them. But I was so excited for it. I just got to mention it in case this ever trickles down to them and they realize they got to stop doing that. In pinball news, we actually last time we had tons of pinball news.
Yeah.
Now we have basically none. The Uncanny X-Men accessories were released. The topper looks kind of cool. I don't know why people are dogging. I mean, all people do is dog on shit online, but I thought the topper looked kind of dope. Have you seen it?
I haven't.
Okay, it's got like panels all along here. I'll pull it up real quick. We got time.
In other news, we got Harry Potter Book 2 and the full cast coming out soon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Audible has been re-releasing all of the Harry Potter series with an entire cast, right? And sound effects.
Oh, crazy.
So it's like a full like theatrical performance, essentially. Which is my kind of favorite media to digest at this time.
Sure, I know you listen to a lot of audiobooks, right?
I do. Yeah, working by yourself, it's kind of cool to bounce between those. But
yeah,
it really like came to light when I was listening to Ender's Game. I believe it was Ender's Game. The author of Ender's Game would do a little like forward before each book. And he explained, he's like, yeah, I wrote the book, it's okay. And then he's like, then they made a movie and it kind of sucked, but whatever. And then he's like, this way of multi-actor sound effect, like audio book is the way this was supposed to be digested. He's like, this is the way. It's amazing. And so now I just actually pay a note to like full cast audiobooks.
Some audiobooks are dope, dude.
And it's fun to have all the sound effects.
It is, yeah. And also when good actors do it, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, it's such a cool thing because it's the whole book, but it's being acted.
Right.
Yeah, essentially. So that's coming out.
It's the whole book.
It's the whole book.
Yeah.
So that's coming out on the 16th. So if anyone actually likes Harry Potter.
So here's the X-Men topper. It's got like these panels on it. And
that's super cool.
It will actually rotate, like the image rotates.
Like slot machine styles.
Yeah, but like sideways. Yeah, and then you get like different scenes.
Do you get like rewards if it lands in?
I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing I'm guessing it will change with the modes, right? Because there's the however many modes, and I'm guessing there's enough on there to at least make a difference based on, but based on like what's going on gameplay-wise.
It's a great way to make it work.
It's very comic book
styles,
right? I'm a fan of that. I think the art blades came out pretty good too. I gotta say, the style on X-Men I fucking love it. Like I'm a huge fan of what they did art-wise. It feels like a comic book got vomited all over the damn thing.
Yeah. And speaking of controversy, like my favorite thing is when people complain about it. It's like, well, if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. Like,
dude, I know. Well, that's the thing with all this stuff.
Go make it yourself.
Right. Exactly.
Like if you have a vision that you want, like go do it.
Exactly. Right.
Like nowadays, it's not hard to do shit.
Fix it or get out of the way.
Yeah.
Let's see. From Chicago Gaming Company, more Medieval Madnesses are on the way. That's been officially announced, although you can't buy them right now.
Medieval Madness?
Yeah. The remake that CGC
Chicago?
is making. Yeah, they're going to do another round of them. I'm guessing all of them are already spoken for, to be honest with you, because there's lists miles long at every distributor.
Yeah. I freak with Chicago Gaming Company.
Yeah. Dude, I would love one, but it's just probably not going to be available. I mean, everything right now that's boutique is not available. Like it's already spoken for. Beetlejuice was like that. Evil Dead was like that. Winchester Mystery House was like that, right? So it's like that's.
They only made like 500 units for that.
Yeah.
That's sick. That game actually looks way cool.
Oh, dude, it looks so amazing.
They utilized that lower screen like proper. It seems like
it looks. So
I don't know if they ever fixed it, but I remember. Like the Labyrinth, I saw that and I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is gonna be so cool. Yeah. But it's so bright, the screen down there. I was like, I don't know if they ever fixed it, but it's like if they could do like an organic LED, like or like a liquid crystal that's like not light emitting, because it just washes everything out. You can't see anything.
I know they probably did fix it because in Dune. They use the screen in the back, and it looks amazing.
Okay,
it looks
cool.
absolutely sweet.
Yeah, so maybe they just like upgraded to different screens.
Or they just because I don't think they upgraded because honestly they got all the screens from Deeproot when they went out of business, and so like it's all like,
just
new old stock basically.
Fair enough.
But so they probably just toned it down. I wonder if that's even an in-game setting.
That'd be funny, dude. You do the full like you do the screens around the back and the sides.
I was totally thinking that, dude, because the way they use that with the back is so awesome.
Yeah.
So anyways, on to our main story tonight. We're going to talk the controversies that all of you all seem to be talking about so much. And we're going to start off with one that is kind of silly. I don't know why this is popping up everywhere. It's been on a couple of podcasts. It's been on Twitter. But apparently people are sick and tired of so much multi-ball.
Okay.
Right? So,
Fair.
yeah, exactly. So, I get
fatigue.
Yeah, multi-ball fatigue. I'm honestly, my opinion on this is no. Like, I fucking love multi-ball. Like, I think what people need to do is get better at playing multi-ball.
Or
yeah,
get better at not starting them.
Well, there's that too.
That's my deal. I strategically
you have to start
don't start them.
Yeah.
And then it's how can you play around it?
Yeah.
Because a lot of them you'll get to like one shot to start it.
Yeah.
But you're like, no, I want to wait till I have them all ready at one shot. And then I'm like, okay, here we go.
I think for a modern pin, I honestly think Jaws is probably the best example of multi-ball done well. Okay. Because for one, you can do that. You can avoid the shot for pretty much always. You can avoid the shot that you need to start it.
Yeah.
And two, the multi-balls get bigger the more you advance in the game, right?
Okay.
So like the Mako Shark, for example, is like a 2-ball multi-ball.
Yep.
And each shark, it progresses up until you get to the actual great white, and then it's a 6-ball multi-ball.
Okay.
So like you're never... And more balls on the playfield is harder. Like it's just harder,
like
right?
8-ball on
it's
Teenage Mutant
ridiculous.
Digital.
That's
hell
pure,
yeah.
That's pure chaos.
You just got to figure out. You got to get really good at juggling, dude.
Exactly.
Which is I'm getting really good at that and like chaos multi-ball on Jurassic Park.
Right.
Dude, I can solidly rope that.
I know. That's what I'm saying though. Like if you get good at it, there's nothing wrong with multi-ball. I mean, it's not like I think people expect it to be like something special that eventually got added to pinball, and it just doesn't feel special anymore because it's in everything.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm like, dude, so what? Like that's multi-ball is part of the skill of playing the game now. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
And when you actually spend the time,
there's a lot of variance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think also when you spend the time to actually learn, like how to do like proper separations, like up and overs and all that stuff, and like figure the timing out for the modes you're in.
Yeah.
Especially when a multi-ball mode is done really well. I think multi-balls that like actually tell part of the story.
Yeah.
Those are awesome. Yeah. Right? Where it's not just like, hey, you get extra balls in the playfield
and then you do the same,
jackpots.
hit every one again, and you do jackpot.
Right. It's like, no, do
that's
something
old
with
school,
it, right?
You know? It's cool to get an old school nod, but also... Yeah,
it does get boring quick on that one. But I just think that I'm like, man, we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel after we shit all over the Walking Dead remaster, and now people are bitching about multi-ball. It's like I think we're
or maybe people just need to start investing in like water-cooled coils because they're flipping too much.
That could be it.
They're flipping too much and they're losing power, and like, oh, I flipped through my pinball too much.
I have never noticed. I mean, after like a 30-minute game, I've noticed a little bit of like lesser power.
Oh
right?
Man,
but
Turtles.
Does it get that
dude?
bad?
If you go on Turtles and if you hit one multi-ball, so say you did Pizza Party or whatever, you wrote Pizza Party, and then all of a sudden you had the Ninja multi-ball on the right ready to go, and you boom, right back into it, dude. But if you're like not clearing up and giving it a little bit of time, dude, you'll feel like all of a sudden you'll be able to make the ramps. It gets all
spongy. That sucks.
Dude, it gets hard. In that way, you have to be strategic. Yeah. And if I saw someone before me just do that, I'll give it a minute. Dude. I'll walk up slow. You know, I'm like, damn, those coils are warm. Yeah. You know,
that's funny because I've just never, other than like seriously the 2 or 3 longest games of my life, I've never really had that experience where I thought like, oh, the flippers are. I mean, other than like just needing to be cleaned, right? Like obviously when they get dirty or they get worn in, like those just need to be shopped.
Yeah.
But like I've just never experienced it, so that's interesting.
Yeah, no, they get hot. Yeah. Extra resistance, you know.
Well, yeah, that's the theory. I'm just saying I've never seen it or noticed it personally. Next on our list is ball saves. This is something that actually I think is an interesting topic. This was, obviously shout out to Wedgehead Pinball Podcast. They just talked about this for an entire hour. But where are you at on ball saves? Pro ball save or con ball save?
I don't know. Set it to whatever you want. I'm like, keep it a surprise, dude. Switch it every other day.
So the argument that they were making was that it's a crutch and it's a crutch that has
Absolutely.
made people like it's too much babying is there.
We'll have multiples, you know. It's like Bad Girls has no ball save.
Right,
I have
right.
Pulp Fiction no ball save.
Adam's Family,
You
no
know,
ball
yeah,
save.
it's old school. Get used to that. It's sick and have it present. But
I'm
then
with
also
that,
some
too.
games is like you can't do anything without it.
I
It's
know.
like,
That's what I was
okay.
thinking too. Like, so they actually used Ghostbusters as an example several times, which is actually the only reason I'm calling them out
Is there
because they're
ball
so
save
wrong
in
about
that?
that. So there is, but like I actually wanted to like
Different.
write them and say, I think you got your settings mixed
Yeah, you
up.
can set it to whatever you want.
right? Because
Yeah.
like on my game, like they were saying you can
Yeah.
get like 4 balls back if you're draining. On my game, you
Yeah.
get 2,
Yeah.
which is still somewhat excessive for a regular game. But on Ghostbusters, you can literally plunge to the out lane or straight down the middle easily.
Yeah.
Right. So
Which
like
is sick.
Right. It
So
is
don't
sick.
do that.
Actually. It is sick.
Yeah,
Just don't do that. But yes, it is sick. But like on my game, you can't get that much. Here's what I'll say though too. I agree with getting rid of it in a lot of cases as a crutch, where it's
Yeah.
like where it's helping you if you're bad. I think that we should get rid of that.
Yeah.
Now here's the devil's advocate. Like the wizard mode on Shadow is a 30-second multi-ball with infinite ball save, and you have to hit every shot in the game once. So like
Wait, what?
in that mode.
Oh, okay, so you start a mode and then you
well,
get a ball save during that mode.
Yeah, exactly. So the wizard
Okay.
mode, like you start that, it's a 5-ball multi-ball.
Yeah.
And during that multi-ball, you have infinite ball saves. So
Yeah.
you're never
Oh,
going
I
to not
got
have
you.
5
Yeah,
balls
yeah.
on the playfield
That's
for
a-
30
that's a sick
seconds,
mode.
right?
It's a variation.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So like, I think if you use it to tell a story,
Yeah.
or
And if you don't hit all the shots, you bail. And
yeah, and you
Sick.
don't get the wizard mode. But it's like you have 30 seconds to do it.
Yeah.
I think that's crafting an experience
Yeah.
and not so much like providing a crutch for the player. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
every time you ball save, dude, it takes up time.
Yeah, well, exactly.
what I
And the other thing too is like that means you always have 5 balls in the playfield, which means hitting shots is fucking hard.
Yeah,
Like you're
yeah.
never gonna have a clean window on anything.
Yeah. I like to drain on purpose if I have a ball save.
Well,
in some
me too. That's what
instances because it opens up different parts of the playfield.
I've actually not beaten that wizard mode yet because I 2 times now I've gotten every shot but 1 hit and it's the
Yeah.
right orbit, and I can't hit it because like first off you need at least 2 balls in play to
Yeah.
keep it going,
Yeah.
right? So then I got 1 cradled on the right, but when you do that, you have the 3rd flipper up.
Yep.
And I keep trying to. They're
It's a
stage
tough one to-
flippers, so I'm
it's a
trying
tough
to.
one to do.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a tough
yeah.
one to do, man. Anyways, that's where I'm at on
I
ball
think
saves.
if you're complaining about that, the only reason I see valid complaints coming in is if you were to be at a tournament and then you're complaining about how the tournament's set up.
I would agree there too, and that is actually
Because any other situation, it's just like whatever, dude.
that is actually where we're
Play it
gonna
like it
get in a
lies.
little bit.
Well,
I
your right
think
flipper doesn't work. Play it without it.
I think that is like. Yeah, I mean we'll get there. This next one on the list is actually something that I've been thinking about for a while, which is extra ball plunges in a tournament. And I don't mean is it controversial that you should have to do them. What I mean is plunging an extra ball in a tournament on certain games there are skill shots.
Yeah.
And you can fucking like it's
Stranger Things, dude. I've gotten so many points on that.
I know that's what I'm saying. I honestly think it should be like a blind full play. Like there should be
Well,
rules here.
really, you're supposed to, as a tournament director, I believe, have those turned off so that you don't get extra ball. And what
Gotcha.
happens is if you receive
Oh, well, yeah.
the extra ball, you
Yeah.
get points.
Yeah,
You get
well, yeah,
points for that.
that's what it is. Like I know in Jaws,
Yeah.
for example,
And that's just a tournament director being lazy and not going and opening up all the
Right.
machines.
Yeah. I mean, but can you do that for everything though? Like, does Adam's Family allow you to turn extra balls off?
I believe so.
Okay,
I believe so.
That would make sense then.
Yeah, I would have to look, but I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, like Adam's Family was the first thing that came to mind, where it's like you can be down, right, and then you get an extra. You got like maybe 1 or 2 extra balls. You plunge to the saucer twice. You can beat somebody without ever like, you know what I'm saying? Like it should be just a full plunge.
What happened?
Boom,
I
gone.
one time got Houdini, I believe. It was like extra ball Houdini, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever.
Right.
Plunged it, and it somehow ricocheted all nuts, went into the thing, started a mode, and then I don't know. I probably should have, like, I don't know, but I chose. What was it? I chose inverted flipper,
Right, yeah, of
fucking
course.
straight jacket,
Of course.
and all the balls started just getting stuck, and I was like, I don't know, like I'm
Right.
not supposed to flip it.
They're cradled. They come out. They come out
They're all
cradled.
cradled,
Yeah,
dude.
that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, instant multi-ball, and then it was like extra ball save, and it was just all cradled, all the
right.
balls. I was like, I don't know, what am I supposed to do?
Right, as long as you don't touch the flippers, you're kind of golden in that, right? Yeah,
But it was pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
But I've definitely won off extra balls.
That's what I mean. And
Stranger
it's-
Things, dude.
yeah.
I don't know what I hit, but it got in something and got a huge bonus.
Sure, I'm not against the whole extra balls as points thing, though.
Yeah,
Because
no,
that
that's
means,
I think that's how it's supposed to be.
yeah, especially also because usually when you're playing by yourself, like one of the strategies you're always doing, especially for longer playing games, is to try and rack up those extra balls, right?
Yes.
And if they're worth points, you can kind of keep your strategy in place and like be like, okay, well at least the extra balls were 25 million or something.
Yeah.
At least it's helpful.
Yeah.
That is probably
And
definitely
like
where it should
certain
be.
things, like just getting extra balls worth a lot of points. Like in Turtles, you do by the time you hit like the pizza party, you eat seven slices,
Right, sure.
and then you do that thing, and that lights extra ball. That's still worth already $1 million.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no,
2 million
that's
points.
in
That's like
Turtles,
that's
it's
already worth a
ridiculous.
lot. So it's
Yeah.
like worth going for that extra ball.
Absolutely.
Which is why you should choose Mikey.
Right. That's what I do. That's who I choose. I always choose a Mikey. Everyone's always like Donatello. I mean, no, dude, Mikey's where it's at.
Those multi-balls don't pay off unless you have the multiplier already lit.
Right. So actually, that brings us to our next topic, which extra balls leads us into, which is long playing games. I hear this is everywhere. I hear so many podcasts and so many people online where everyone's talking about how they hate all the new games because they're so long playing.
Okay.
They want like old school fast ripping games where it's like you're playing for 30 seconds to a minute each ball, and that's the experience you get. Shut up and go home.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. I kind of understand that to a certain extent because like. Fuck, I love Bad Girls. I love Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
I love the games where they are fast and like not super deep, and the difficulty makes it
Yes.
fun.
But it's close. It seems like every time you could do it, you
Exactly.
could do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you know what needs to be done, and it's so close every time, and that's what keeps you coming back.
Yeah, that exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a huge
They're
fan
just
of those.
ripping games. Yeah.
Right. However, like having when you put in like a 35, 45 minute game on like James Bond or Jaws or Jurassic Park, like dude, those you feel like a god afterwards.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. Just do both. Like I don't understand why we have to, bitch and complain. I do think though, like it's an interesting point though that like modern games from Stern are never going to go back to that because they're all going to homes.
Yeah.
Right. So whatever. I mean, but that's.
I mean, you can set your game up really difficult.
You can.
Like,
That's
dude,
what I'm
put
saying,
lightning
too.
flippers on it. Just go Lin, buy the Lin's kit from
Exactly.
Marcos. Shout out Marcos.
Yep.
And you get like the Titans. You put some Titan stuff on there. You put some Supermans on there.
Right.
Lightning flippers, dude. Take off all of the like out the post rubbers.
Yep.
Good luck keeping that ball alive for like 10
exactly.
seconds.
You're never gonna get.
You put it pitched up as high as you can.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I don't
The
know.
mini wizard mode will be the wizard mode for
then,
you. Like,
then you're having fun, right? You don't want to
Exactly.
play for a long time. There it is.
There it is. Exactly. I do. That's exactly right.
Go to Lin's.
Go to Lin's. You'll never fucking get anywhere.
Yeah. And then you'll hear you complaining that the games don't play long.
Right. Next up on our list is one that's been really hot lately, and this is selling your spot in line with a popular game. I think another good name for
does
this
that
would be
mean?
scalping. So, like, first, this happened a lot with Beetlejuice. So you
put $1,000 down.
and then you sell your spot because no one can get it, and you sell it at a
that's
huge
just-
markup, right?
Oh, well, that's just lame.
Yeah, that's just fucking lame. I
Lame.
agree. I think that, like, for example, like Ticketmaster and other companies have taken steps to prevent people from
Yeah, you
buying
can
tickets
only
and
buy
doing
two
that. Right,
or
exactly.
something,
Or like,
yeah.
well, they also like they have rules about reselling because everything's digital now, right? So like they
Yeah.
can control it to a certain
Yeah.
extent. I do think that there should be something in place. Like in other words, I think it maybe do it where it's like if you sign up, right? It's a non-refundable deposit. So if you sign up, you can lose your spot or get the game. If you want to get the game and receive it, and then deal with shipping it to somebody else for an extra markup, I think go right ahead, right? But these guys are just putting out $1,000
They're giving someone else's address. So that,
and they're just flipping it. Like they're literally just giving up their spot. So they spent $1,000, which they didn't really spend because they're going to sell it for like $4 or $5 grand, and they're going to just make profit. It's lame as fuck. It's just scalping. I think do away with it.
Yeah.
Be gone with it.
Be gone with you.
Be gone with you. We don't need you. You're not part of the community. You're just being a dick. Although it's not illegal.
Yeah,
so
someone's still buying that shit, though.
exactly. That's the other argument. It's like someone's fucking doing it. So.
It might be a dick, but someone's sucking on that thing, dude.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Get the rewards. Right, like that one.
You're asking for it.
Yeah, if you don't want that to happen, people have to stop doing it. But
Right,
whatever.
exactly. The next one is title leaks, man. Like, we always know what's coming out ahead of time.
Yeah.
We always know.
People trying to find Santa Claus stash.
There has not been a title that I was surprised, other than Winchester.
That was
the
surprising.
only title
Yeah,
that's been surprising.
Yeah.
And it was dope that it was surprising. They managed to pull it off. The devil's advocate argument here is that they should just stop trying to keep it a secret and just tell people ahead of time.
Yeah. I mean, I like that idea because, damn, it sucks when you buy something and all of a sudden you're like, wait, now this is coming out. Like, I want to save for that.
That's the argument
Like,
for
I get
for
that.
us.
I get that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I kind of want to know what's coming out so I know how to prioritize.
I would agree completely. The companies don't want you doing that, though. right? They don't want you to be like
buy them all.
Right, that's what they want. They don't want you to. They don't want you to be smart with your cash and be like, okay, I don't want to buy this because I'm going to buy this in a year.
Yeah.
They want you to be like, well, I don't know what's coming out, and this is pretty cool, so I'm going to buy it now, right? Like that's the. So I can understand why they're not doing it. It's just one of those things that's like, man,
it's a good way to shoot themselves in the foot too.
Yeah, it can
then
be.
People are just like, well, I don't have any more money to spend. Sorry.
Well, that's and that's kind of what's it's happening to an extent with some of the community, and then the rest of the community is just buying up everything. Like that's the funniest part. In fact, that's one of the things that really. It's not going to be on this list because it's not an actual controversy, but it's controversial with me, which is
sweet.
Every title that comes out that doesn't sell gangbusters, everyone announces like pinball. The hobby is over. It's not. It's dying. It's going downhill. Right. And it's
that's
like
cool.
That happens
it's like
until
a knee jerk, whatever.
Right.
It's like what a stock market. Buy, sell. Oh shit!
Exactly.
Everyone go jump off the top of the roof. Oh fuck!
That speculation shit.
Oh wait,
bullshit.
now we made $1 million again.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
right.
never mind.
2 releases later, it's sold out, and there's lines around the block, and it's like, okay, well, and everyone's just quiet about it because they're either waiting to bitch about the machine or waiting for the next speculation they can do that's horrible.
That's
cool
too.
Here's a real controversial one. If
People
you ever
get
go
off on all this
inside.
stuff though, so I'm here for it.
Exactly.
Whatever makes you guys, float your boat.
Exactly. We want to hear about
They're
it.
not reducing suffering in the universe, but
Right. Well, with playing pinball, you are.
yeah,
That's a nice thing to do for people.
hey, free play.
Here's a really controversial thing if you're on Pinside, which is playfield cleaning methods.
Hey,
Dude, people all have their own, like, this is what you do. If you don't do this or you use that, you're going to totally fuck your playfield up.
Yeah.
And most of it is total bullshit. Like, most of it is total crap.
Well, because I got secret recipe, dude.
Everyone does, though. Everyone has their secret
I got that
recipe.
spermaceti, dude. I have like an old Monterey Bay spermaceti.
Yeah.
From a sperm whale, dude. That shit is lube.
Yeah.
Lightning.
That's why we
lightning
play so
quick.
fast here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's that Monterey Bay tech, dude.
Damn, dude.
You didn't hear it here.
I did not know I was playing with whale jizz when we were doing that.
No, spermaceti. It's a beak of a giant squid that gets digested in their digestive system
I learn something new every day.
in order to not scratch their innards.
Oh, gotcha.
They create this like kind of like cyst thing,
Yeah.
and it lubricates it, and so that lubrication is called spermaceti. That's what they used to whale or kill whales to get that, like the ambergris.
Ambergris was the other thing. I was just trying to find that word. Yeah, okay.
And it becomes like this crazy like super lube for watches and shit.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Is that what are you literally waxing the machines with that?
No.
Okay. I was going to say, Jesus Christ.
I got a vial from the 1800s, dude. This shit's like 10 times the price of gold.
Yeah,
I just use the elbow grease.
Yeah.
And a little bit of Novus 1.
Dude, you need Novus 1, Novus 2.
And a good Carnuba.
Carnuba, especially for older games.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, to protect playfields and stuff.
Yeah.
For modern Sterns, dude, I just wipe them down.
I mean, that works up to a point, but it's also nice to put a little extra on it.
Yeah. Well, especially also in this environment where people are in here
yeah.
all the damn time. You
Thousands
need to protect
of
your
games.
shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's different when when you're at home and it's a private collection. But I mean,
and also like what was it? It goes a long way, as the motto says. Just clean your balls.
Exactly.
Dude, clean the balls and I'll replace the shit out of those things, dude.
That's good life advice,
they get
too.
Nicked up. Yeah, they get nicked up, and a little nick on a piece of like steel, dude, that thing's sharp as hell.
Oh, I know, man.
Dude, and it's just like putting like a paddle tire on a dirt bike.
So I'll admit that's it's like sandpaper, dude. Like that's the one thing where I'm probably more crazy than a lot of people. I have a gigantic bag of used pinballs.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the fuck to do with them. You can't recycle them, and I feel bad throwing them away. But like the moment I see those little nicks and little scratches appear in pinballs, I just replace all 6 of them, and I'd be like, okay,
you give them to me. I'll do a little repolish, and they go through a couple times.
Figure out which ones still work. Like you'll be fine because I have a gigantic.
Because even just hitting them, like I'll buff them down. I have a buffing wheel, and I do like a proper, like whatever 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Like I rotate them. It's kind of like polishing a bowling ball. And you can do that a couple times, like whatever. I'm
sure that works. I like the super shiny pinballs, and like I've tried every brand on the market. I'm telling you, and most of the time, depending on the machine, if the machines like have metal ramps and stuff, and they're prone to scuffing, the balls will last like a month before you start seeing stuff. I've started buying the super shinies that are Marco's brand, and dude, the silver jets, those things last like 3 months.
Oh,
even
crazy.
like Bond is like notorious for for me anyways, like totally wrecking the pinballs, and like I had 3 months and I just started noticing. I'm like, dude, that's great because that's saving me a ton of cash.
Dude, I just want all ceramics, all Powerballs.
Right, all Powerballs.
Those things to be flying.
NASA,
dude.
That would be a great tournament. It's everything
Just
Powerball.
Everything Powerballs.
Powerballs and
no
lightning
way.
flippers.
That'd be
Go play.
Why not?
That would rip, dude.
All right, you heard it here first. That's gonna be a sick tournament. Good luck keeping the ball alive.
That would be hellacious. That would be so bad.
I'm in for that.
I'm into it.
Let's talk to some people. Powerballs and lightning flips.
Let's see here. Okay. Playfield lighting. This is. There's kind of different things about this, but actually, I wrote the better one at the very end here, which is LEDs in old games, right? So that's one of the controversies with playfield lighting. Putting LEDs in old games.
Oh.
Some people are just not into it, right? And they're like, it totally ruins the way the game is lit. I'm like, dude, do that to your own games if you want, but I think LEDs are superior in freaking every way.
It cuts down on the heat so much, dude.
First off, they're hot.
The plastics get all degraded.
Right.
Everything gets hot as hell. It's just, and it's crazy replacing the LEDs, and all of a sudden you see how much more power is in the game.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Dude.
Also, it's like the LEDs are so much brighter. Like you can playfields that were so dark in the '90s, like you can see them.
Yeah.
The other thing is, like Penn Stadium makes a pretty awesome set of lights for going around.
Yeah.
I kind of find so much of that stuff.
I had a
cool.
hard time getting those to really work well. I don't know.
Well, I mean, a lot of people. I've seen people make them really work, and I've also heard people say they struggle with it. I think that there's so many like extra accessories in pinball, and for me, so many of them just seem unnecessary. Right? Like
the only one that's really necessary is Invisiglass.
I would agree with you.
That just makes everything that you paid for visible.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
In fact, that's like top of my next list is to get Invisiglass on my machine, especially because I'm streaming them.
Yeah. And I really want someone out there to do privacy film.
Right. We talked about this. Yeah.
Put privacy film on the back glasses.
That would be amazing.
Like, why can't that be a thing? It is a thing. It should be a thing.
Right.
It's a thing. It's out there now. Someone do it.
And then
$1 million. You heard it here first.
There you go. Yep. We're always dropping wisdom and knowledge.
Yeah. Someone will tap in someday.
Yeah. Someday. We'll get a payday.
Yeah, just buy us a burrito.
And then I guess we'll make this the last one here. Scoring metrics, high versus low. So like, when games come out, the new games come out, and they're like low scoring games.
Yeah.
And everyone bitches about it. Yeah. Like I would say, Turtles is a perfect example, even though it's not like brand new.
Yeah.
John Wick is a good example that's newer.
Yeah.
You play that game for an hour if you can. Turtles, they're usually wicked fast games. They're usually board games. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You play them for an hour and you walk away with like 60 million.
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell?
Yeah. And that's just being able to change your personal perspective. Right. Like Houdini is the same way. Like Houdini, like I've gotten off that game like 1,000 points, dude.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
I think there's a desire to make all the games have some similar metric, right? Like, for example, like a billion points is usually something people are always trying to rip past in games, right? And like a billion points in Jaws is not equal to a billion points in Bond, is not equal to a billion points in Godzilla. Like they're just not equal. They're
Absolutely.
just not.
Yeah.
So when games are specifically low scoring, though, I think people feel a little lost as to like, well, what's the thing I get to brag about, right? Because no one knows at that point. So. I do agree. It's like you got to change your mentality, but I'm also I always have that desire. I mean, I'm not very OCD about shit, but that's the one thing where I'm like, it would be nice to have like a solid metric. But then you also go to the other side of it where it's like Attack from Mars and like 8 trillion is actually like the high score, right? That's like
I go to those games when I want to feel good about myself.
Exactly.
Play Baywatch,
exactly
dude.
Right.
You just like watch these girls take off their bikinis and get a billion points. Like, oh my god, I love pinball.
I know. I'm guilty of the same damn thing, dude. Yeah. Baywatch is definitely a feel good game. You
play it when you feel good. You're like 50 million points per shot.
Right.
Oh my god.
And I saw some tits in the dots for a second. Yeah, there you go.
DMD.
Oh man.
Yes.
All right, folks. Well, that's our thoughts on the most current controversies. If you can't tell, we don't really care. Do whatever you want. I think that everyone's whining a little too much.
It's a controversy, dude.
Yep.
You got some mental whatever. You gotta find out what floats your boat and do it.
It almost has, guys. If you don't understand too, we're in Santa Cruz, California, and for us folk out here, it almost takes like a metaphorical kick in the balls to get us upset about anything, and so. So things like playfield lighting and ball plunges and scoring metrics is not really going to do it for us.
Yeah, just don't steal our water.
Exactly.
Or tread on us.
Wrapping things up, we have a very special announcement for you all. It's that time of year, a little bit of Chris Kwanzaa coming your way. And to thank all of our listeners, we're going to host a giveaway. I have 3 gift packages with various pinball awesomeness, everything from lightning flipper kits to beer cozies, pinball tool belts. The giveaway is sponsored by Marco's Specialties. If you don't know by now, let us fill you in. Marco's is the place to go when you need anything and everything pinball. Flippers feeling a little sluggish? Rubber's drier than crispier than the Thanksgiving turkey you had to choke down a couple weeks ago? Need cleaning supplies or upgrades? Here's what you're going to do. Point that web browser to marcospec.com. That's marcospec.com. And you can shop pinball-related goodies until your wallet screams out in agony and your pinball looks nicer than your house. To enter the drawing, all you got to do is send an email to us at insearchofhighscores@gmail.com. Just send an email with a short message saying you're entering the holiday drawing, something similar. Call us names if you want. Argue about something you heard on the podcast, and you will be entered to win when we draw the winner on December 31st. We'll announce the winners on New Year's Day, and that's when I will send an email to the winners to get their mailing info and send you out the prizes. I'll probably do some of this on a Facebook page too. I'm probably gonna actually spend this weekend spinning us up a Facebook page. It'll be like no social media presence. I've been bad on that.
Shout out everyone, thank Larry for that. He's the man who puts together.
Now get this: if you want to gain an extra entry, head over to YouTube and search for Midlife Arcade. That's my channel. Subscribe to the channel and send another email over to midlifearcade@gmail.com saying you want the second entry, and that doubles your chances of winning one of these awesome boxes of goodies. Again, we want to thank Marco Specialties for sponsoring the holiday giveaway. We want to thank you, our listeners, for supporting the show. Until next time, this is Lawrence Adams and Dean Robley saying, may all your scores be high and may all your balls be extra. We will see you next time.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.